Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, folks, and thanks for tuning in. And it is me, yours truly, in my sheriff account, driving the EBR 105, bombing around on Manheim line from the northeast spawn. I was playing the sheriff account, playing the wheeled tanks, going after Artie, having a pretty good time. The inspiration was Klaus's video. He was having a great time in these things. I played it quite a bit, actually, and some of them I bombed around, and others I got very serious. I was always trying to win, but a lot of times I was going after the artillery. So this one I decided not to, and this one is titled Cornered Like a Rat. Cornered Like a Rat, and it really looked like a sure loss. And it might still be, because, you know, I'm trying to create some what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to create some tension here, right? A little uncertainty. So I might win, I might lose, but I've already given away what happens, though, as far as I get cornered like a rat. Now, these things are a lot like rats, aren't they? Rage around, they sneak into places they shouldn't be. I don't know if they carry disease. It's possible. they may carry the disease of ruining gameplay for some people. How about that? So we see the 155. I'll try to go for a weak spot, and wow, that's just not going to work. I'll flip over to heat because I need some skill, and I press 2 and I get auto skill, and that guy gets away before I can. Is he going to get down? Yes, right before I can shoot. So I've come down here looking for spots. I was really hoping somebody would come around that corner, bombing around that corner. I'd get a free shot and then I'd run away, but looks like our team's dealt with it. So we're going to hang out here a bit. What I really want to see is that 155, that Foch 155, come up and over the edge again. I'll try to poke one into him with the heat, but nothing's happening. It looks like their guys are down there at what, about G5 or 6. They're holding the corner. Our guys are poking around, but there's some big artillery, and we are slowly going to lose that fight nearly every time. It is important to clear the south here, but it is important to also not keep pushing them. So clear the south, hold it, maybe fall back to the ramp if they start to push hard, but certainly do not keep poking. 57's getting hit, the STB, that was just a matter of time. Grill 15 actually ended up killing that guy, probably up on the sniper hill somewhere up there with the Foch 155, which they happen to have 2 of, by the way. But I'm watching what's going on in the north, and I can see that things are not going too great up there. We lose the FV, we lose our Foch 155. Things are not going fantastically. Our other EBR 105 is kind of trying to come around there and do some flanking and see if he can get some work done. And I noticed the WZ 113 TD version is headed back. So we have trouble up in the north. Definitely have trouble up in the north. So I'm going to head back this way. Very fast, forward or back. No big deal. I'll just go backwards. And we'll come up here and see if we can't get some shots on this Leopard. But he is not shotable. I cannot shotable that guy. Let's see if he pokes up. I might have had a shot on the FV, but I don't think so. He's hidden. I do want to avoid getting spotted right here. If something manages to put a light on me, that's going to suck a whole bunch. So we'll move back this way. And now look what's going on in the north. We have the Object 268 version 4 pushing in. He's got a buddy with him. There goes the WZ. And we'll head over this way. The WZ will play more into this battle in just a moment. It is an all tier 10 battle, and we are losing by a few miles right here. I actually get lit coming across here, unfortunately. Not quite here, but a little bit further. I come across. I'm thinking I'm going to come up, get into one of these bushes, and sneak in on these guys. The artillery has me concerned as well. So here we go. I'm unspotted, right? I'm very sneaky. No, I got spotted. I do not want to make the Sturv and myself a nice, juicy target, so I will wait just a bit. I've gone away from the X, away from the boost, the fast mode, in order to be able to be a little bit maneuverable. Now we got this Leopard coming in, and we're just going to punch one right through it. No, we're not. We're going to bounce off his turret. That's a bummer. That's going to get me spotted. The JPZ is doing yeoman's work there, and I'm going to fall back. I get spotted again right there. So the Leopard with his good spotting, or another guy maybe further up there, not really sure. Probably the Leopard. And now I'm just going to try to sneak up in this corner. Things are really going south. Look what happened down in the south. I haven't talked about it. It's going south, and it happened in the south. All I can tell you, folks, is things are not looking good. So I'm going to go up to the most obvious hiding post, obvious hiding point of all time. We'll take a sneak shot in there. Bat Chat's running around behind us. Holy cow. So I'll get as far away from this bush as possible. I knocked down a tree. That's going to let him know I'm there. Looking for a shot on the T-62. I miss. And I am really just expecting to get spotted at any moment right here. Trying to stay as far back as possible here away from the bushes. There's the Bat Chat, so we'll just take this shot on. Nope, we're going to miss. The 103 is here, and look at this. We're down 4-9. Things are going terribly. There's the Foch 155. I've got 6 more heat shells. Let's see if we can put one into him. No, we're just going to completely miss. And I told you, cornered like a rat, aren't I? I'm cornered like a rat. Let's try to get up into the upper. That's right through the heat shield. And, oh, he guesses. The Sturv guesses. That made me think that I am absolutely done. And he probably saw that shot. Yes, and twice now. The poor guy has actually hit me in the wheels twice. I have my tank slightly sideways, and the wheels are absorbing those shots. 5-11. And I miss the 155 behind him. So please reload, reload, reload. Surely I can kill this guy. Nope, somebody else does it for me. And like I said, note the WZ still alive. He's hanging out on that back edge, and now their team has to figure out how to come around the corner against a 268 version 4, a 103B, who's over there in the flat part, and a WZ-113. GFT ABC 123, alphabet soup. There's the 5-5. Let's see if we can do something to him. Finally get a 10. My second damage, I believe. There's this Sturv again. I'm wondering if he's going to think about shooting me. I'm going to try to go a little higher into his superstructure. I bounce. That's a really bad angle. I could probably go to HE and do a lot better dropping into the top of that tank, but I'm going to be very obstinate and continue to shoot a highly angled tank. Now, I said I was cornered like a rat. I didn't say I was going to do a nice job with it. Not me particularly. There we go. Oh, and a bounce off the T-62A. That's unfortunate. But we're still alive. Still got the same amount of TDs. The Sturv is getting whittled down, though. Every time he gets spotted, the artillery takes a chunk of him. He's just really in a bad spot there. Another bounce. And I really should have gone to HE to work on that guy. And this is one of the more dangerous situations. The T-62 is coming around, attempting to get over to the flat area. So I can kill him here. No, I can bounce. Unlucky. He's still raging. I don't have the shot. Oh, man. Maybe I should have stayed there. One more, but I think he's too low. Didn't have a highlight on him. Now I've got to watch for him moving up. So he made it somehow. Should not have, but he did. And we lose the 103. So then we've got, looks like an EBR moving his way in there. Still cornered like a rat. A whole 729 damage. Shot every heat shell I have. And now I'm down to my last regular APCR. And then it's on to HE. And then it is on to the HE. Very surprised I wasn't bombed. There we go. Finally, the artillery decides to put some shots in the obvious place that I am. Probably several of their tanks have been furiously clicking on that spot, trying to tell them that that's where I am. I don't want to take a shot and let him see me. 268 gets hit. And the WZ has done his job. He's dead, and now it's just me and this 268 version 4. Against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks. Here comes the 268. The T-62. We'll get rid of him. Did not get spotted, thankfully. Down goes the EBR. That's their scout. Now they do have a Leopard and a Bat Chat. Those are both trouble. There's the Arty. They know where I am. I don't want to break cover. There are so many tanks left. And then this guy fires, gets completely lit. I'll back up into the bush a little bit more. I got everything I need. We'll just HE that dude right into the top. Did not get spotted. And here comes the Leopard now. We've got the Leopard coming. I'll put a little HE into this guy. There's a little, 175. Come on. He's got 546. And blap down by the 268 version 4. And eventually the thing about rats is they may not be able to kill you directly, but eventually the diseases and all that will get you, right? So you've left the rat in your house way too long, and the diseases are starting to whittle you down. The TMC finally gets a chunk of me at 264. Like I've mentioned, they know exactly where I am. Their Arty moves up, trying to make a bold move, and down he goes to the heat. There's the Bat Chat, and it's time to break out. We're down to 3-2. Batchat's running around. The 268 kills him. And there it is, folks. Advantage. Now, we do have to hunt down an FV 215 Bravo. So we'll move out. And I find him, and I'm thinking, oh, geez. And then I do that sideways kick out because I'm trying to maneuver, and I'm so glad I did not get killed right there. Incredible that I didn't. It's just trying to get missed, and he does hit me, but he only looks like splashes or potentially hits the wheels, and I only take 145. Very lucky. He's got a long reload, so I'm just going to run and look for the nearest cover. That's where he can't quite get to me. I could have turned around and tucked under, but that would have been temporary reprieve until he reloaded, so I just blitz on out of there. And the T92 drowns himself. Holy cow. Just another Joe. Just another Artie player. Standard. Well, we'll take that. We'll take it there, T92. You really could have helped your team, but that's okay. My team's telling me to cap, but no way. We are going to come around here. That we need to close out this epic comeback. 260, another little kick out and get slowed down. Not what I wanted to do. I was a little worried as I came raging around this corner that he'd be sitting here looking at me. Thank goodness he wasn't. He may have seen the 268. In fact, I think he did. That's why the 268's tucked up underneath there. 268's looking for a little help. I'm going to come in here, and I think I turn off the speed mode here so I have a little bit more. Oh, maybe I don't. I thought I turned it off. But we'll come in here. We find this guy, get kicked out sideways again. Sometimes the maneuvers on this thing, yeah, that's a little bit goofy. There we go. Now I'm thinking I'm just going to run away. And then the 268 uses that time to move in, and I'll go into maneuver mode, spin back around. The FE did not charge after me. What I wanted to avoid was having him have enough time to charge after me and the 268 not being able to get there. So I'm waiting for the 268 to come up and around so then we can start both working on him. There we go. Now we got this guy dead to rights. Two directions here. It's backing up. We're going to try to put one into his sprocket and slow him down. Uh-oh, now he's looking at me. I bounce and he misses. And down he goes to the 268 for 7 kills for shout out to Zara Dion from Clan C-Dev, doing nice work right there. 7 kills, 4 for me. Also the WZ, who did some yeoman's work there as well. And cornered like a rat. Sometimes you just have to hang on with the fingernails, claw your way back to victory. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you watching this. Thanks for the support to the channel. I appreciate your sub, follow on Twitch, and we will see you.